on episode 2. Today's video that we're going to be talking about new adjustments on Google Classroom. 2 shoutouts. 3, we'll finally get to our probability lesson. So starting off, adjustments that I made. Number 1, missing work is now going to be attached to the assignment on Google Classroom. Now, previously on Google Classroom, what you would do is you'd go to one of my posts and you would probably click a link that goes to missing stuff. Now, example, I'm going to talk about the very first post I ever made on Google Classroom for you. The very first post had to deal with missing assignments for January and February. I made this whole post that said, hey, if you're missing stuff, follow these directions, click on this link. If you happen to click on this link, then it would take you to this folder that I made that has all the missing assignments for January and February. You would click on one of the assignments, and it would show you what's going on over here. If you wanted to click the details or like double click it, then it would expand it for you. You can print it, view it, whatever you need to do. But you don't have to do it that way anymore if you don't want to. What I tried to do is make it a lot easier because everyone's just having like troubles finding it, or they couldn't print it off, or if they did see it, they could only view it. So I'm trying to do whatever I can to help everybody. So now, if you just go to classwork, I have the missing work for January, February here, and missing work for March up here. If you just click on it now, it'll expand it for you. So I clicked on missing work for January and February. That's what I clicked on just now. And now, if you scroll down inside of that assignment, which you see here, sorry. So now you see inside of this assignment, you have all the assignments that are now attached. So you can just find it all within that one assignment. Same thing goes for the missing work for March. The missing work for March also has the assignments attached to it. Now, going back, video chat, Thursday. We can do video chat. I don't want to use Zoom. A lot of people are using Zoom, but like there's been some security issues. I think they're still resolving that. Maybe it's safe now, but whatever. Google Classroom has its own thing now, which I appreciate. So if you go to Google Classroom, go to your class, and what you're going to see now, besides your like the period name, class code, whatever, you'll see this new link called the Meet link. Some of you guys may have done that in some of your classes already, so you already know how to do this. But in case you haven't done this yet, I'm showing you that that's where you find your link. I'll have a schedule posted for all the classes. Example, let's say Thursday, first period, we'll do a class meet at 1 o'clock. So make sure you wake up in time, and if you're in my first period class, you'll get on Google Classroom at 1 o'clock and click on that link. That's it. It'll be linked to all of us, and we'll start a video chat. Everyone's going to have a different slot of time, of course. We don't overlap. Documents can be turned in using Google Doc. So if you are having problems printing off the work and then like screenshotting it on your phone and sending it to me that way, or just finding a way to give it to me at all, actually a few people have been doing it this way, where they just write the answers on a Google Doc and they just send it to me. And that's fine. And that is one of the shoutouts that I'm talking about. So shoutouts, I want to give shoutouts to anybody that can make helpful suggestions to improve distance learning and homework navigation. So anything that we can do to make this smoother and easier while we do this distance learning thing, those suggestions should be really helpful. I'll do whatever I can to accommodate anybody. So this shout out is specifically going to Fatima! Fatima is the one that actually gave the suggestion to write your answers on a Google Doc and send it to me that way. I really appreciate that. If you guys have other suggestions, I'm trying to do whatever I can to hear them out and apply them. So yeah, if you're just some YouTuber like that's going through and like looking for probability lessons, and you're just a nerd and you want to watch these probability math lessons, well, you don't know who Fatima is, but you can still give her a round of applause. She's giving us great advice on how to do this stuff. I appreciate you, Fatima. Clarifications. None of this is practice. I had a student that was telling some folks that this is just suggested work, or this is just practice stuff. No, none of this is practice. Make sure that you're doing this work because it's actually assignments. This work is actually due, it is graded. So please make sure you're doing this stuff. Contact me if you have any questions about literally anything. Just contact me if you haven't been able to, if you haven't been able to get on the internet. But if you haven't been able to get on the internet, I don't know how you'd be watching this video. Unless somebody told you about it, and that's fine. Like we went to a friend's house where they just said, hey, contact Mr. yeah, just contact me about anything that you can, anything that you have questions about, or you're having problems with, or just like troubleshooting stuff and it's not working, please let me know. So here we go, probability. I am actually not the one that's going to be teaching you this lesson. So what you're going to do is go to YouTube, Middle School Math Probability. The title, that's the title. The people that did it, they're called Don't Memorize, and there's 25 videos. Now that sounds terrible. So let me explain. I'm going to go to YouTube. So here's YouTube. I searched middle school math, but I didn't. I found these and I liked them. So this is what you would type to search it. You would type middle school math probability, and what you're going to find is specifically this red one that you see. It says probability, middle school math probability. Don't Memorize is the author. There are 25 videos that are linked to this. Now, whenever you click on these, you'll notice like the very first video is 1 minute and 20 seconds. This one's 1 minute and 9 seconds. They're super short videos. So none of them are going to be like crazy long and you're going to get bored or tired or just like burnt out. Although there are 25 of them, so you could get burnt out. Now, in case of that, that's why I wrote this. Because there are so many videos, there are 25 videos. And let's just assume that like, if there are 25 videos and they were all just 2 minutes long, that's like 50 minutes, that's almost an hour. And that's enough to like burn anybody out. Like no one's gonna sit in a classroom, even if you were here in class with me right now, 50 minutes of just teaching is gonna burn anybody out. I would only wanna do like 10, 15 minutes of teaching, and you guys practice stuff. And then 10 or 15 more minutes of teaching, and you guys practice stuff. Like 50 minutes straight is crazy. So because of that, I don't want you guys to watch like all the videos like back to back to back in that 50-minute amount of time. What I want you to do is just kind of spread it out, maybe in like clusters of 5. And if you do that, then I'm going to make sure that the assignment will be due on Friday. It's not going to be due like today or tomorrow, because that's crazy. So the assignment will be due on Friday. It's going to be on Edgelastic. The title will be called Probability. Also, you can practice more of this stuff on IXL. I'm going to show you that as well. I love IXL personally, but I don't think we have a subscription to it here at the school because we have to pay for that and get all of our students on it and have them paid for individually. It's a lot of money. But I've done this before at my old school. I love IXL. IXL is fantastic, tons of practice. But what's nice about it is that if you don't pay for it, you don't have a subscription, you can still go to IXL. I'm not saying like IXL at something. I'm saying the letters IXL. IXL.com. If you go here and you're not like a paid subscriber to this, then you can at least do 10 problems a day for free. So what I want you to do is go to this and you'll scroll down. Of course, you guys are in 9th grade. So go to 9th grade and you go to Algebra 1 skills. 9th grade Algebra 1 skills, click on that. Once you do, all this stuff's going to be here. It's crazy amount of stuff that is in this. Everything that you should learn in 9th grade is here. Now, problem solving is broken down into 5 different categories. Like the first one's easy, second one, third one's medium, fourth, fifth one's the hardest one. Numbers, like you've learned all this stuff. Everyone in my class has learned this. If you want to review that for fun, you can. But that's not the point of this. What I want you to do is go to IXL to math skills. You're going to go all the way down to JJ, which is here. JJ is probability. Now, if you go to probability, theoretical probability is number 1, like the very first one. It's the easiest one. It's an example like this, you'll see on the board. The spinner, if you spin it once, what's the probability of getting an even number? Now, if you spin this, there are only 2 even numbers on here, the 6 and the 8, so the answer is 2 out of 4. You're not going to write 2 out of 4 because down here it says, write your answer as a fraction or a whole number. Now 2 out of 4, you could write as 2 out of 4, but please make sure that you simplify. You're not going to write 2 over 4, there's no fraction button on here, so you're not going to write it like you would normally do. I can't put a fraction button, don't worry. 2 over 4 is a half, which you can either write as 0.5, or if you want to put 1 divided by 2. And it'll say, yay, fantastic. Now let's assume you get something wrong, like this problem here, you roll a 6-sided die, what's the probability of a factor of 28, right? Now I'm going to put like 2. Sorry, incorrect. And then you give you an explanation as to why. So, if you guys get the answer wrong, it actually explains why you got it wrong and what the answer is and goes through the explanation for you, which is phenomenal. So what I want you to do is you're going to practice 10 of these a day. You're not going to click all of them, like you're not going to practice 10 in one of them though. You're not going to go to JJ Probability and do 10 a day on number 1. You'll do 10 number 1s today. Tomorrow you do 10 number 2s. And the next day you do 10 of the number 3s or 10 of the number 4s. Like you're going to choose 10 from each category as we're going. Because I want you to choose different categories as you're watching the videos on YouTube. That way you can get practice on those things. Now, keeping all this in mind, I know this was like a 10-minute video that I made so far for almost like nothing, because I haven't taught you anything except for what we're doing and how we're changing up on Google Classroom. But this is what I'm going to take away. Please watch the YouTube videos on probability. There are 25 of them. Kind of space them out so you don't get burnt out. Then you're going to do the assignment on Elastic called probability. If you want to try to be doing the probability lessons while you're watching YouTube videos, that'd be hand in hand. That'd be working great if you have them both in 2 separate windows. But practice probability on IXL as well, 10 a day. So you're going to go to IXL, then you go to Math Skills for 9th grade, and then JJ, like 1 or 2 or 3. Pick 10 from each one of those categories a day. Again, all this stuff is going to be linked on the Google Classroom assignment that I'm about to post right now for you. So if you need links to all this stuff, just go to the assignment on Google Classroom. All these links will be here for you, so you can go to YouTube, or you can go to Elastic, or you can go to IXL. All these things will be here for you. And I'll be giving you guys the schedule for the class meet. So I'm going to post that as well with this assignment, so you'll know what day and what time your class is going to do a video chat. I can't wait to see you guys.